This really highlights the increased interest that India has in the Latin American region. There's a conscious intensification of our relationship with Latin America, and I would say that in many ways business is leading the way. We have seen over the years that there have been many more officials and business delegations visiting India. There is there is already some traction in the business field. There is a larger business context as well for my coming. On this trip, I have been earlier to Guyana, to Panama, to Colombia. Last year, I was in Brazil, in Argentina, in Paraguay, the year before that in Mexico. And I mention this because this really highlights the increased interest that India has in the Latin American region. That interest is today expressed in a trade turnover that is approaching $50 billion annually, in a growing number of investments in different sectors, from energy and agriculture to mining, to projects of various kinds, to IT delivery centers, to pharmaceuticals. So there is there's a conscious intensification of our relationship with Latin America, and I would say that in many ways business is leading the way. So this is very much therefore a diplomatic trip. It is a political trip, but it is of course a business trip. Where the Dominican Republic is concerned, from a trade which we had of $12 million before we established diplomatic relations 20 years ago, it has today reached almost $1 billion. We have seen over the years that there have been many more officials and business delegations visiting India, engaging with our business. We saw last year a Dominican delegation at the INTEXPO, the textile event in Mumbai, at the Global Regulators Meet, which was organized by our Pharmaceutical Export Council, at the India International Garments Fair, which was organized by our Apparel Exports Promotion Council, and also at the India Soft exhibition, which is dealing with computer software. So there is already some traction in the business field, and I think the challenge for us today is how to scale that up, how to intensify it, how to expand the domains of cooperation, and that is the main purpose of our meeting.